Happy birthday to Charles Williams, who was born on this date in 1886. He was brought up in London and then St. Albans, lived a life of poverty, and was unable to complete a college education. But in spite of that, he worked his way up the ranks at Oxford University Press from lowly proofreader to senior editor, shaping the tastes of his times. And he wrote many influential works. During his lifetime, his plays were quite notable, one of which was performed at the Canterbury Festival the year after T.S. Eliot's Murder in the Cathedral. His 7 bizarre novels, or spiritual shockers, have quite the cult following, and his poetry, theology, and literary criticism has its admirers as well. For the last 6 years of his life, he was a member of the Inklings, living in Oxford, close friends with C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and others in their circle. I want to read just a few lines from one of his poems, which he wrote for his son Michael when Michael was a baby. It's called For a Child, and section 1 is Walking Song. I'll just read you a few lines to give you a taste of the kind of thing he thinks is a good poem for a little child. Here we go a-walking, so softly, down the world, round the world, back to London town. Here we go a-walking, so softly, out by holy Glastonbury, back to London town. Before a cup, a shining cup, a cup of beating crimson, to see St. Joseph saying mass, all with a shaven crown. So, happy birthday to Charles Williams, who was a troubling person and wrote some very strange things, but also some absolutely beautiful and inspiring works. If you haven't read his stuff yet and want to know where to start, check out my Reader's Guide for Beginners on the Oddest Inkling blog. I think maybe starting with the novels is a good way to go, perhaps beginning with War in Heaven, or my favorites are The Place of the Lion and The Greater Trumps. If you do check those out, please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of it. Thanks!